Nigerian Army has been at
The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Waidi Shaibu, opened the Nigerian Army's annual conference, emphasizing the need for a more robust and adaptable force to tackle the country's security challenges. The conference, themed Examining the Current Landscape of Terrorism Through the Lenses of Diplomatic and Military Actions, Strategy for Long-Term Prevention and Stabilization, brought together military leaders, government officials, and experts to discuss strategies for addressing terrorism and insurgency.
The Chief of Army Staff Annual Conference holds at the end of every year and serves as a medium for the leadership of the Nigerian Army to critically assess the Army readiness and operational performance throughout the preceding year. It also offers an opportunity for the Army to review key policies and formulate strategies for the future. Consequently, in line with Mr. President's strategic directive and my intent to build the Nigerian Army into a more robust force, I recently conceived my command philosophy, which is to advance the transformation of the Nigerian Army into a more professional, adaptable, combat-ready, and resilient force capable of decisively discharging its constitutional responsibilities within a joint and multi-agency environment.
The debt of gratitude this nation owes its armed forces is one that cannot be exhausted in a day, nor captured in wars alone. You have chosen duty over comfort and service over ease. You have stood in harm's way so that our people may sleep in peace. And you have borne sacrifices that history will remember even when the upload fades. For this, Nigeria remains grateful. I am therefore deeply honored to share in your passion for professional excellence, national service, and the unyielding defense of our sovereignty on behalf of my boss, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. This gathering, the opening ceremony of the Chief of Army Staff Annual Conference 2025, once again affirms the Nigerian Army's enduring commitment to professional excellence. It is a critical platform for honest reflection, rigorous evaluation, and the continuous improvement of training, administration, and operation.
The conference provided a platform for reflection on the Army's activities and formulation strategies for future operations.
The importance of this conference cannot be overstated, given the complex and evolving security environment confronting our nation. Nigeria continues to face a combination of terrorism, banditry, criminality, and other asymmetric threats that require strategic focus, sustained focus, strategic clarity, and adaptive leadership. I'm confident that the deliberation at this conference will generate actionable recommendations and innovative approaches that will enhance operational effectiveness in the year 2026 and beyond, while reinforcing the Nigerian Army's role as a central pillar of national stability.
The Nigerian Army has remained a defining institution in the preservation of our territorial integrity and our national cohesion. History has consistently shown that security is a fundamental prerequisite for national development, and the Nigerian Army remains one of the most critical instruments through which nations project stability, authority, and confidence. I have observed with pride and confidence the progressive restructuring and the modernization of the Nigerian Army, the introduction of new platforms, improved training doctrines, and the renewed emphasis on professionalism. I must also acknowledge the invaluable contribution of the headquarters of the 81 Division of the Nigerian Army to the relative peace and stability we enjoy in our dear state.
The event also featured the unveiling of a biography of the late former Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taoreed Abiodun Lagbaja, who was remembered for his military professionalism and patriotism. There was also the presentation of checks for personal accident insurance and vehicles to 15 Army warrant officers. The conference is seen as an opportunity for the Nigerian Army to reaffirm its commitment to safeguarding the country's sovereignty and stability. Fadishola Shotima, Arise News.